Morning. Oi, oi, oi. Good morning. Good morning. It's Tuesday. What does it matter? It's the day after Monday. I'm going to tell you the date because it's for my daily diary. Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. This is going to be a rare glimpse. Come on, open your mind, open your eyes. It's going to be a rare glimpse into the mind of a child. 68-year-old child. This year I turned 69. No jokes. What does it matter? I mean, once you're an adult, once you're able to make really good decisions about what you're doing with your life, well, there it is, isn't it? Once you're able to make really good decisions about your own life, where does that come from? The good decisions. Excuse me, I've got to go and get something. I'll be back in 1 second. Forgot something. Also, excuse me. Also, didn't open up the chat, did I? Open the chat because if somebody wants to chat to me, I'm okay. You can ask me anything. Anything. Ask me anything. I have answers. Okay. A rare glimpse. Okay. A man's mind is a malleable thing. Man, woman, doesn't matter. A human mind, the human brain, human mind. Let's start by taking it all apart and then putting it all back together, right? Isn't that what we're doing every day? Take it all apart, put it back together. Was it the Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance? I mean, it's. I think the best and worst every day. Pretty much, not I create or manifest, but I think some best case scenarios. That's what I want to bring into the world, but I have to work my way, excuse me, through a lot of worst case scenarios. Some of the time, it's our nature. Our nature. Look, see, people say you shouldn't. One shouldn't. Who cares what people say? Okay, but our collective human existence strong. Humans been around lots of time, long time. I nearly made a faux pas there. I said lots of times. Jump, jump, jump. What? Did we go away at certain points? I think we do. I think we shift into some sort of collective unconscious sometimes. I mean, I can't believe what we just let happen. We didn't let it happen. We made it happen. What the hell is he talking about? Complete nutcase. Me. Boy. Bee, 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 bee. La 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 la. So the wind last night picked up again. Nature. See, even if you want to just shut yourself off from the world and be in the woods, be with nature. We have to be good stewards if we're going to work with nature, if we're going to work with this earth that we were born onto. I'm not saying there isn't going to be, weather happening, patterns. We have to learn. Repeated mistakes. I keep coming back to that, don't I? Repeated mistakes. Got to put my trust in. Got to put my trust in. Got to put my trust in. Oh my God. Again? The Emperor. I'm going to put my trust in the King, the Emperor, the Queen. It keeps going, doesn't it? We have to trust somebody, though. Not necessarily having to trust somebody outside of ourselves. We have to trust ourselves. Right? Do you trust yourself? I've picked the scabs. I've picked at my weak points. I've picked at the weakness in my character. I haven't dwelt on it and given up on it. I've worked on those weaknesses. I know I'm lazy. I have a tendency towards a very lazy, sedentary, I'm a lazy boy. I work really, really hard, but only at what I want to work at. So it's like, okay, yeah, well, that's how it should be. But so I've got to have discipline, but it's self-discipline. I don't need disciplining. I am self-disciplining. I have to put myself down, set myself up, and start over again every day with the same will and discipline that I would apply to going to work or going to school or all the other things I was entrained for. Now you got to be careful with this entraining stuff. You don't want to, I say learn and unlearn. Unlearning is why you do things by rote and not by intention or will. So you have to work out what you intend. And you have to be careful because things give you little triggers. Because if you go back to the base self, in times of sleep, for instance. But if you go back to the base self and you lie there and it's warm and you feel all fuzzy and you don't want to get up and you're lazy and you lie there, you're like, ooh, base self. And it's like, why would you get up? Why get up? Why? To do what? So there it is, your intention. You're sitting there, you're like half awake, half asleep. So there it is, your intention. What are you going to do? What's your plan today? And don't over plan, but plan today. Be disciplined. Understand that you have to do something every day. Well, what is it? Going to make a list. Going to tick things off the list. I don't know what's on my list, actually. I've got to call a stupid doctor. Oh, well, my list isn't too full today. So I can start adding things to my list because there's going to be enough waking hours in this day to help others. Who do I help? Those nearest and dearest to me. So I ask them, hey there, you need anything, just give me a call. And they don't, or they do. Very occasionally they do. You just step up to the plate. You go, okay, I've got the time and the inclination and the intention and the discipline, all the things I need in order to help you. But what is it you need help with? Because I'm almost certain that I am as much a mess as you are. I am almost certain that I am almost as much of a mess that you are in here, in this skin suit. It's like, so sometimes it's see, this is where it gets to relationships, and it gets to who you're in a relationship with and why you're in that relationship. So do you go out and say, I can't help you because I'm fucked. Well, no, of course not. You have to bring your strengths to the fore. Instead of focusing on those weaknesses that you've been working on, you have to bring your strengths to the fore. What are your strengths? Where are your where are your strong intentions? Where are your disciplined and compassionate and kind elements of your being? Where are those? Bring those out. Excuse me. So that's what you do. You offer your help, and you go out there in the world and you go, okay, does anybody need any help? But you'll know better than, it's not a condescending thing. It's not even a charitable thing. It's just being human to help others. It's just being human. Now, whether or not the person who's asking for help sees you as their helper or just somebody they would happily manipulate to get their work done. That's where we get these silly barriers. I help people who ask me for help. I try really hard, because it's in me, to not help those that don't ask. I want to be available. That's what I want. I want to be available for people who require help from me, and there's something I can do for them, and they ask me, and it's not egoistic. It's not for my own aggrandizement. It's just how I think the world should work. I should ask my friend, can you help me? And they help me, then they do it, and I don't even expect anything in return. It's just the way we interact. But we're in a position in society where the confusion lies is in what's it worth. I used to get in arguments with my younger sibling when I was a child. Hey, Nige, can you help me? Oh, come on over here. I'm hurting. Come here. I need your help. And I go, okay, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. And then I go and do something silly like young boys do, and be in a position where I needed his help. Like, oi, oi, oi! I'm in help. Oi, I need help. Come here. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? What are you talking about? When that first came up as a child, where I asked a sibling, okay, it's not even his fault. Within society, what's in it for me? Is that a reason for helping people? Reward? Is it all about the reward? I mean, physically, or financially, is it worth the reward? No, you don't help people to get a reward. And once you've helped them, you don't turn around afterwards and say, right, now you owe me a favor. No. It's not an exchange. We should all do it willingly. We should all help each other willingly. When asked for help and your ability to do so is there, you should step up to the plate and do it without thinking about any payment, any favor turned back on you, anything. It's ridiculous. So at the very core of human interaction is the unconscious thought of what's in it for me. Now that's generalizing. I mean, I don't operate that way. I see other people who don't operate that way. I meet with other people who don't operate that way, but a lot of people do. And your awareness of what that is and the levels of what that is. There are levels of that system. I'm willing to help you, but I need recompense. I need something back. wait a minute, you asked me for help, I'm willing to help you, and now I'm asking for something. So it really is one hand washing the other, isn't it? Well, I think that's silly. In a utopian society, some may say he's a dreamer. In a utopian society, we would automatically help each other just by being that kind of selfless. But in today's society, those people are the first to get eaten, aren't they? Oh, look, he's just helping people. Look, he's completely raw. He's raw to the world. He's going out there. Oh my gosh, he's unguarded. Got him. That's shit, isn't it? I mean, that's what we're really seeing, isn't it? We're seeing the downfall of civilization. You know, there was an uptick for a while. Now there's a downtick for a while. I mean, okay. You know, I understand. There's an ebb and flow to everything. But I'm getting impatient. I've been around a while. And I feel like I'm sat at a bus stop. I feel like I'm sat waiting for the bus. When's the bus coming in? I don't know. I haven't got a timetable. Where's it going? I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to be on my journey. Why are you sitting in this bus shelter? I'm waiting for a bus. Oh, okay. Do you know when the bus is coming? No, I've no idea. Okay. Where's the bus going? I don't know. Well, what are you waiting for? Well, I'm waiting for the bus. Ay, ay, ay. I don't find it depressing to break myself down into nothingness. I don't find that at all depressing, dark, or light, or I don't find it. I just want to be real with myself, not anybody else, just real with me. And so when I sit and I do breathing exercises, or I do my physical exercises, or I do my mental exercises, or my emotional exercises, or my spiritual exercises, all of those things bring me back to the very core of my being, so that I can rebuild it out of the thing that I value, the things that I value most: love, peace, kindness, compassion. Creativity is the door to that for me. So I start being creative, I start making things. That doesn't work for everybody, though, and I don't expect it to. It works for me. And that's the key for me, really, the creative thing. If I can stay in a creative space for most of my waking hours, then I go to sleep satisfied that I didn't destroy things knowingly. So it's creation versus destruction, you know. So it's and the thing is, I try not to jump to judgment on others. But I don't allow others to jump to judgment on me. So I don't care if the piece of art or creativity or things that I'm doing, I don't know whether I don't care whether I'm being judged for how good it is, how bad it is. It's just the process for me. It's the process. We have to work our way through. I don't know why I got on this tip. Today's tip: stay creative, be organic, love people, help those that ask for help, recognize when they're actually asking for help or trying to manipulate you. But when they ask for help, be there. And don't be frightened to ask for help yourself. It's not a sign of weakness. We all need each other. Of course we do. Alrighty. So, good morning. And that's quite enough of that for today. Thank you. This is my daily diary. I didn't go into anything that's external in the news cycles or anything today. Did mention the wind. Okay, that's it. All right. Get creative today. Let's do that. Let's make things happen. Be creative. Be helpful. Sun's coming up. It's nearly 7 a.m. All right. Love you.